Welcome, Cass and Leah. We have a very hot and slightly uncomfortable topic to cover today, and that is that there are many questions around masturbation and there are many myths, and I'm sure you've heard them all. My favorite one is that you can go blind. I love that one. That's an old one. I pulled that one out of like my childhood archives.
Thanks, Jackie. I'm Cass.
I'm Leah, and yes, there are so many myths and crazy thoughts about masturbation. What the heck? We need to normalize it. We are here to talk about it and to give you permission to just go take matters into your own hands. Myths, we can tell you there are aplenty.
I think the biggest one is that only men do it, and for men, often it's seen as a rite of passage, and it's not the same for women. They don't get that same, even the jokes or even the talk of, I masturbated today, or however men say it. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
they talk about it a lot more than women talk about it. We share, but we don't hear all women sharing.
There's
Yeah.
myth that only the young do it, or that you'll become desensitized if you partake. One of the biggest ones we'd have to say that we've come across is, oh, I have a partner. And so there's this whole thought that, oh, if you have a partner, there's no need
You
to
must be
masturbate.
you must be dissatisfied with your relationship if you're masturbating. That's a big one.
Oh, really? Okay. Okay. What about any myths talk about like fears or concerns? You talked about desensitization, which I have heard. What about other myths around safety and healthy habits or just like a healthy attitude towards the whole thing?
Oh, we think masturbation is self-care. That's how we judge it. Just like you brush your teeth or you go to the eye doctor, you should masturbate for sure.
Little more
Absolutely.
fun.
Let's
Little more
face it.
fun than brushing your teeth.
And it helps you sleep better. I mean, look at all the benefits. Helps you sleep better, gives you that glow.
It's a stress reliever. It can improve your sex life. It helps you know your body better, what works, what doesn't, and for especially in our age group, it helps with blood flow, which is
Yeah.
important.
Circulate.
Why is circulation and blood flow important at our age?
Well, at our age in midlife stage, sometimes there's dryness, and to have blood flow going there is going to improve things for sure.
For
Oh,
sure. Overall health, right from head down to toe. I mean, headaches. How many of us, whether it's anxiety, whether it's tension, whether it's um, you know, hormonal changes, there are headaches aplenty. And if we would only take matters into our own hands and go make
Literally.
a habit of self-pleasure, you'd probably be popping a lot less Advil.
Yeah. And we wish doctors would say that when women go to the doctor. Gentlemen, or if a doctor just said to a woman, go home and masturbate, that would solve tons of problems. It's known to help depression.
really?
Oh yeah.
Okay. And now for many women, masturbation can be what, like, I don't know the terminology, digital, like your hand, but we won't go into it in this video, but I know that there are products that really help in this area too, right? So really kind of creating a care program for yourself or creating like you have your makeup bag, you have your nightly routine, you have all your products, like we should probably have like a self-pleasure care kit.
It's a sexual
Sure.
wellness routine for
For
sure.
sure.
You should.
And like your cosmetic bag, I'm sure you have different color eyeshadows, you have different color blushes or lipsticks.
Depending on your mood of the day.
So we strongly recommend that you take your self-care the same way. You might want a massager, you might want a clit vibrator, you might want a rabbit, whatever you're feeling, have a few options, and you don't wear your makeup the same every day, so treat
Yeah.
yourself pleasure that way as well. Shake it up, but get going, get on it.
And get lots of lube. You need lube. Don't forget the lube.
That's right.
Okay. Well, that answers a few of my questions. I was curious about how women talk and think about masturbation, what their fears or what's holding them back. And yeah, I definitely, like I said, I've heard about desensitization. I know that some women feel it's not really something women do. Um, I personally believe after like, having my libido decrease, dryness, a little bit of atrophy, that it is really critical to have this sort of form of self-care in our arsenal. So thank you for kind of debunking those myths, and giving us some of the benefits on why we should take matters, as you said, into our own hand.
We
So to
like to say, we like to say, an orgasm a day is better than an apple.
I like that too. We'll keep that one age appropriate. Thank you, Cass and Leah, for this really great conversation. And I suspect we might have some questions, and I hope you don't mind answering them as they come in.
Absolutely.
Perfect.
Great. We'll see you next week.